Good morning from a very misty and hazy Monday morning. It's supposed to be nicer later on, so no doubt all this will burn off. It's very misty, but very foggy this morning. Good morning. It's Monday, oh dear. Monday hang on. Brain's gone. The 28th. Sorry about that. Couldn't remember what day it was. Bit of an introduction to a series of videos you're going to see. Been on holiday. Went to Cornwall. Oh, cup of tea. Cup of tea. Can't beat a couple of cups of tea in the morning. Anyway, like I said, been on holiday, been to Cornwall. Took loads of pictures, some videos. So I thought, do a series of vlogs, split them up, put some music to them where necessary, and see what you think. Went down a week last Saturday, and then Sunday onwards was the trips out, etc. Beautiful hotel we stayed at in Newquay, called the Beresford Hotel. Can highly recommend it. The staff can't do enough for you. Excellent staff. Entertainment, it's one of them things. Some of the entertainment wasn't to my liking, if you like. Went out on various trips. Went to St Maur's, Truro, which is the capital city, Port Isaac. Now, there are fans out there that do like the Doc Martin series, BBC, no, it isn't BBC, I think it's ITV series, Doc Martin. That's where it's filmed. I think in the TV series called Port Wine. I don't watch it, so I'm not sure. Beautiful week though. A couple of facts. In Cornwall, you're only 16, wherever you are in the headline, you're only 16 miles away from the sea. Didn't know that. Because it's Cornwall, if you look at England, it's blah blah blah, and it's like that bit that juts out like that at the bottom. I'm not going to get a map out and go, yeah, we're there. So it was a fantastic week. Weather-wise, September. Bit cool and stuff like that. But we were lucky with the rain. A couple of mornings we got up and it was raining. Got on the coach and we went, oh, it's raining. Oh, we're going to get soaked. But luckily, by the time we got there, the rain had stopped, it cleared up, and it was beautiful weather. So we were very lucky in that wise. Trips out were fantastic. The driver very informative. Tell us a bit of the history of the area because he lives down that end, so he could tell us a bit more. Also, he took us on some roads where we were going that weren't on the main roads. He says, we've still got time, go down here, we'll have a look down here. And he was telling the history around that area. So yes, very good week. As you get down there, there is a lot of shops, what I would class as goth shops, you know, the magic, the witchcraft. I think part of this is due to the fact that Cornwall is classed as the land of magic, mystery and legend. This is where the Arthurian legend started. Uther Pendragon, excuse me, Merlin. That's where it all started. Tintagel. Done a video on Tintagel. Be later in the series, but there's one on Tintagel. So there's lots of these shots, you know. There's actually a village there, I can't remember the name of it, we didn't stop at it, that was one of the last villages in Cornwall to have a coven and witches, and it was called basically a village of witches and the witch trials and witch finder general and stuff like that, weeding them out, and basically from what he was saying and what I could gather, 99% of the population was hung. So it's all to do with magic, mystery, legend, Merlin, witches. Actually, just with these shops, you do find nice ornaments. If you're not too bothered, you know, about, oh, well, this is to do with black magic, because some of them have got some nice ornaments in. And nice shirts, beautiful shirts, style shirts like these, but also I like the ones with wolves on and stuff like that. White wolves and wolf tribes and you know, that type of thing. So we came back on Saturday, came home yesterday, usual thing with these holidays, cartload of washing to do, 2 lots of washing done. We've still got another load to put in, but I've got nowhere else to dry them at the moment. So, and it's back to work Tuesday. Oh, back to work Tuesday. Snuffling. It's Chester, you can probably hear me snuffling and stuff. We all came down. We all must be allergic to the sea air. Everyone on the bus must be allergic to the sea air. We've all come down with a chesty cough. And the snuffles. So, hey, don't matter. What else I got to tell you? It's more to introduction to the videos to explain where we've been. Oh, the company we went with was Shearing's Coaching. Last night on Skype with Joe, talking about this and other things. Got to catch up on a load of his videos, and because I haven't watched any YouTube over the holidays while I've been away, so I've got a load of his videos to catch up. But we had a nice chat last night, talking about the holiday, and then, like me and Joe usually do, we drift off into other topics. So yeah, oh, and their good friends Liz and Henry came round, so I've spoken to Liz a few times. Never actually spoken to Henry before, but then I had a chat with Henry about one thing and another. So yeah, a good week's holiday. And this morning I've just started my summer fruit vodka that we're talking about. Look at one of the previous videos of the, if you want to look at one of the previous videos about making the Black Forest fruit white rum. It's basically the same sort of process, but instead of using Black Forest fruits, use summer fruits, which is the strawberries, the blackberries, the red currants, black currant, raspberries, that type of thing. And instead of using the rum, obviously you use vodka. Process is exactly the same, so that started off in the pantry. A bit later on today, if I get time, I'm going to strain off and bottle the Black Forest fruit white rum. I have to see if I get time, but the demijohn's in to soak. Can't really think of what else to say at this time. I will be doing an introduction to each video just to let you know what it's about. I'm going to warn you now, the first one, St Moors, it does involve a boat trip. So anybody that suffers with a bit of a queasy stomach, motion sickness, you can see the camera going up and down, up and basically because we're in a harbour that leads out into the Atlantic, so you get the swells. Just warning you, I don't want people throwing up all over the computer and then blaming me. You've been warned. So I hope you enjoyed this series of videos. I'm going to try, like I says, where appropriate I'm going to put video in, and where appropriate I'm going to put music in. YouTube, anybody else, it's from the free music, copyright free music site, can be used for videos, YouTube videos. But in the description, I'm going to put name, the track title, and the artist. So anybody that wants to have a look at it or find any other music by this person, bit of free promotion for them and for the site. Right, we will make a start, and I will leave this introduction here, and we will start then on the first video. Okie doke. Back again, something I forgot about as part of the introduction. Obviously going to Cornwall. Cornish pasties. Yum, 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 yum. I had 2 Cornish pasties there. And these are the proper, like that, like that. One was a traditional Cornish pasty, which is meat and veg, and one was a steak and potato pasty. And then of course you've got the Cornish cream teas. On one of the videos you'll see me where we went to Healy Cider Farm, and yes, I did have a taste of the ciders while I was there. But part of this trip was cream tea. Now, cream teas, for those who don't know, is a scone, jam and clotted cream. Now, scones are usually about that size, about that high. Not at the cider farm. They are this big. They are about that tall. They are like elephant's feet. Warm because they're freshly cooked. They make their own, freshly cooked. So when you cut into them, they've probably gone in a warming tray, but they're being freshly cut that day, you can tell. Great pot of strawberry jam. Great pot of clotted cream. I can eat. I can eat. Even I struggled with them. But they were gorgeous. Also there, I tried one of the local ales and liked it so much that in the bar at the Breakfast Hotel, I mainly drunk that. And that was called Betty's Slug, and it's by a company called Skinner's. Very nice beer, if you could get it. I've got to tell you about the food at the hotel. Brilliant. They couldn't do enough for you. The meals were fantastic. It's a hotel. It's not a 5-star restaurant. Let's be straight here. It's not a 5-star restaurant, but the meals are fantastic. And one morning, I decided to treat the family I went with, my sister and brother-in-law, to a champagne breakfast. Bucks Fizz. This was on a day, I'll explain when I come to the videos, one of our free days. So we had a leisurely morning breakfast with Bucks Fizz. It came down in the morning. The bottle was there. Obviously I had to pay for it. The bottle of, well, it's not champagne, it's like a brut, like a carver was there. Small jug of orange juice. Some of the looks from the other guests was maybe classed as jealousy. Brilliant meal, those. Brilliant meals. But I forgot to tell you about the Cornish pasties and the cream tea. Only had one cream tea, but 2 Cornish pasties. Bucks Fizz. Nice ale. Betty's Stog. Betty's Stog it's called. Betty's Stog. Right, we'll get back to the videos.